Good morning, Internet. Welcome back to the channel. We are back working on our 2000 Tahoe build. Last time we were taking the bumper off, and actually I was kind of remiss in a few things. Did not explain about taking the cover off of the cover off of the radiator, which I'll kind of give you a quick look at right now. There's plenty of videos on that. I do have some redeeming qualities here real quick, but for the radiator bit, this cover has these little clips in them. They sit down in pretty easily, and then snap in place. A flat-bladed screwdriver, you can pop the center up and then pull these guys out. There's, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them in this cowling. Cowling comes off and then everything else comes off. I did kind of get bored while waiting for help to put the bumper on. I did bang this dent out a little bit, but I think I'm going to need to get some pro help. I did buy a new grill and darkened headlights. I think those look really good, super inexpensive. I'll put a link down in the description for those guys. And here is the mounting bracket for the Ironcross Bumper. There are no instructions on how to install these guys. The paper that comes with them is super incomplete, and the internet, there is no video on how to do these guys. So I'm going to show you what the brackets look like and what the old bumper mounting point looks like. But once you do some gymnastics, it's 3 bolts come through this mounting bracket, through the outside, and then 1 underneath. Remember, this is where the old tow hooks came out. So it took a little bit of imagination to figure out how this goes on with no instructions, but hopefully that helps someone out there with this same kind of problem for a 2000 Tahoe. What we're going to do next is I'll probably squat or deadlift the bumper, and my wife will help me put these bolts in. Hey, before I get this install started, I did want to show you the LED fog lights. These came with the bumper, and actually they didn't come with the bumper. The bumper was supposed to come with the LED lights and props to lift kits for less. So I'll put a link in the description. I sent them a mail basically 3 months after I purchased and received this bumper that the lights were missing when I finally opened it, and they sent them to me, no questions asked, no charge. So that's pretty amazing. They come with no connectors on them. I went to Amazon, bought some waterproof connectors, and attached them. So the lights are mounted in the bumpers along with these waterproof attachment points. After I get the bumper mounted, I will cut off the factory light connectors and put the other side of the waterproof connectors that I purchased off Amazon on here with some heat wrap, and get them all waterproofed. That way these will work just like the factory lights did. So I'm going to go ahead and hook the camera up, and we can get this guy put on. Yeah, so we put the bumper on, and I forgot to start the camera. So, as you saw, there were some nuts to tighten. What I did is basically deadlifted the bumper. It's about 200 pounds. But you could set it on top of the braces from the previous bumper, and that lined up the holes really nicely. So Kai was able to run the bolts through. I've tightened the bolts, so this is how she looks at the moment, and I will pull her out, and we can do the full wraparound video like I've done with the previous installations. Alright, here's the big reveal. It's pretty good. Of course, it's primer, so I'll be rafter lining the entire truck. Next order of business, hook up the lights and get the amp step in and replace this rear bumper.